Alright, what's going on? Today we're watching The Money Pit because it's awesome, funny. Tom Hanks and Shelley Long from Cheers. Not a big splash in movies after Cheers. She gave it a shot, but came and went. This is Tom Hanks right after, not right after Bosom Buddies, but like after Splash and something else. The Man with One Red Shoe started doing these kind of romantic comedies. And this movie's awesome. If you've never seen it, you gotta check it out. Let's watch it. I'm gonna have a sip of this to keep it light. By that I mean get me drunk. Yeah, why not? So yeah, this is a great movie. Richard Benjamin directed it. And it's a Steven Spielberg produced movie. Kathleen Kennedy and all of those guys. I mean, lady and guys. And it's hilarious. This is one of those 80s movies that just I've seen a million times. And it was really when people, I mean, Tom Hanks at that time, there was him and Michael Keaton that were like the funniest guys, and they just are the same kind of guys, same kind of funny. I don't know if you hear that. Can you hear that? I don't want to make it too loud. You kind of hear it. That's the music right there. Another thing about these movies, I have great and horrible opening, like theme music. When they used to play, like sometimes they'd write a song for the movie title, like a movie called Running Scared, which I'm probably gonna watch later on. They make like a cheesy 80s beat, and then it'd be like Running Scared, and it would be like the name of the movie that they wrote. It was horrible, but awesome too. So yeah, Steven Spielberg presents. Here it is. Rio. I'm not gonna watch a whole movie because I can't do this for 2 hours, but we're gonna talk about the best parts of this movie. I remember Richard Benjamin. This was like the end. This is one of the last movies he directed. This was like '86, by the way. The Money Pit, Universal. Sorry, it's getting late. A little exposition. I'm always interested in how they tell what's going on. This is a lot of, look, you see his past due notices in his hand, meaning he's strapped for money. I love that. Showing the picture, we see what's going on with the picture. Awesome. Who wrote this, by the way? Oh, who did the... Here's a great song. Oh my god. It's just so wonderful. Most of these songs you'll never hear. There wasn't a song, some make it to the radio and you're like, oh yeah, I heard this on the radio, but this kind of song, never heard on the radio. It was made for this movie. Written by David Geiler. Don't know who that is. Good for him though. I gotta hear this song, come on. Talking about building a house. Adorable. This is so 80s. I was growing up in the 80s, so these movies are near and dear to my heart. And there's a million of them, and I have a million of them. How funny. So let's get to some stuff here. His name's Walter, and he's got the girlfriend. Remember, he's got the fiance. And they're staying in her ex's apartment at this point, right? Oh man, he's going to the sheet. He's about to do some... be a cunning linguist. And then the guy comes in. Because the ex is coming back, we know that. She said, be careful, Walter. And Yakov Smirnoff walks in. Could you get more 80s than that? I'm Yakov Smirnoff. Don't you know? What a country. The Maestro. And played by the guy from Die Hard. The guy that died and came back. Remember that guy? What was his name? He's a European guy. That narrows it right down. Long hair. You guys know. And there he is. Tom Hanks was just so exciting at this time. I don't mean it in a weird way. I remember there's an interview, or somebody, I guess she did an interview, Holland Taylor, is that the play on Bosom Buddies? She was the boss. She was Ruth on Bosom Buddies. She had done this interview, and it was more recent, and she was talking about Tom Hanks. Excuse me, the beer. And then she was saying she had just gotten the job, he had just gotten hired on with Bosom Buddies, and she told somebody she'd known at that time, or was talking to, that she had just met this guy and was working with this guy who she said was going to be the biggest star in the world. She could tell that this guy had something. She was right. Holland Taylor's right. She's a seer. So they're getting kicked out. They need to get a place. If only there was a cheap, wonderful place that wasn't a money pit. And they find a spot. His realtor laughs at him, or says, "I have just a place," right? So they go see it. Huh? How could this big place be this at this price? And it's huge, upstate New York or somewhere, country-ish. Something must be wrong. And there's Maureen Stapleton is the lady who's kind of funny in this too. With drink in hand. All right, hi.
Thank you.
Greets him at the door. If you've seen the movie once, you know that the place is a piece of shit. But I always try to see how she hides kind of the stuff when they first come in. You know what I mean? I think she asked him to use the other bath. Can you use the other bathroom? Because the other one's crazy. They sit. Oh, the bed is a big issue. If you've seen the movie, the bed sinks down. So when she invites them in, they sit on the edge of the bed. See, she's tricky. She's got the fire on because maybe the lights aren't working.
I sell it cheap. I need all the money I can get. Goddamn blood-sucking lawyers.
Is that too loud? It's not too loud, is it? Can you hear that? She said the bed's up there. So they go look around. Candles. Saving some money and light, she says. They're probably not working. So they look around. And they're going to do it. They took it. Oh, this thing skips far. I just skipped chapters. I don't know why, but I was trying to get to... she said she'd throw in the car, so they got the old car. And now he's walking around. Nice little montage. Not really montage, it's just music behind it. Of him trying to begin to fix the little things that are wrong, right? And slowly we see that it's a lemon. What's funny is that when you get these contractors come in, Joe Mantegna is one of the guys. Just the greasiest guys ever. Now Shelley Long's upstairs in that bed we just talked about. I guess they haven't even looked at the bed yet. Now she's about to sit on it, and it sinks into nowhere. It's like quicksand. So there's no there's no base on the bed, I guess. You can kind of tell though. She should have been able to see that, right? The door bit. He gets shocked by the doorbell. Those Three Stooges action. How do they do that? They got like the black come out on the door. You see the sit? Maybe I'll put it on the screen here. If I can do it. I don't know how to do it. Just a fun, silly movie. Door fell off as he banged on it. This is always funny to me. As he was trying to fix the stairs. Well, we didn't see the part where he stepped on the stairs and it broke. When he hits his finger, or like he's out of frame, but he hits his finger. The way he did that was so far. I was about 15 when I saw this movie the first time. I was like, this guy is hilarious. I mean, I know Holland Taylor, I don't, but the ceiling.
Oh, well, I'll give you that later. I only got 2 hands.
The beginning of a little bit of tension there. Okay. And he whacks his thumb. Sticks his whole hand in his mouth. That's too funny. And it goes on. Things get all jacked up. I think she sees a raccoon in the freaking, what's that called? Dumbwaiter? Is that what that's called? I don't have those here. On the tub, spewing out some diarrhea looking stuff. It's funky, nasty sludge. Bleh. Pretty nasty. Oh, and they pan down to it. That really looks horrible. Let me see if I can get to that squirrel part. He said, what's going on? Sorry, I'm fast forwarding. Let's see, the tension's getting ratcheted up a bit more, getting angrier and more. Like, this sucks. Closet just fell in.
Nothing, dear.
Did I just miss that? Sorry. No, she's going to the dumb way now. This is not her, right? It can't be. They wouldn't let a raccoon attack the star of your movie, right? It feels like it's her, though, last time I saw it. Let's see. Fixes the door, and then it falls out again. Lovely. Okay, let's see. She's pulling. What's the shot look like? Okay, that's not her. And then the fake raccoon jumps on her arm. So she's running around. Oh, the whole staircase falls in. Again, a pretty good bit. It's not him, obviously, stuntman, but I like the dive. That grab of that railing, too, is so funny. He's just putting it in his face. To dive to the stairs. And I know, you watch this guy kill it. Little, like right, she steps on his fingers. The stairs are out, he says. Honey, you are my fingers. And that fall. And he blows her kiss. Yeah, it's okay, baby. So shit just gets worse and worse for them. And now it's bedtime and it's raining. And there's holes in the thing, of course. Now they get a new one. The funny part too, he'll call contractors and hey, we're at this house at this so and so. You know, people laughing on the phone. Or like, oh, you bought this house? Everyone knows the house. It's like this horrible thing.
How much do I make a year? How much do you make a year?
Really? You go.
Really? No.
There's Joe Montana hitting on Shelley Long, and he's so greasy. That's a pretty funny one. He calls her a nice piece of wool.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Hey.
I didn't say nothing about being married.
Excuse me.
I just thought she was good-looking wool.
Good-looking wool.
This animal attacked me. I didn't say anything about anything.
Look, I don't want to cause trouble. If I came on a little strong, I'm sorry, okay?
No, it's not okay.
Just get out of here. Well, okay, if that's what you want.
I think we should call the police.
Hey, let's not get nuts here.
Excuse me.
Who are you, anyway? Art, sure.
Hey, I'm the contractor.
I think
I'm the
we spoke on
carpenter.
phone. You're the carpenter? Yeah. Well, I guess some people don't. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Maybe we can clear this up.
Clear this up? What are you doing? He tried.
I know, but he's supposed to be a really good
He
carpenter.
thought you were good-looking wool.
He tried to attack me.
Well, he just thought you were good-looking wool. And attractive.
What's that one?
He didn't
Wool.
know who you were.
I don't know who you are.
Good-looking wool. I'll just put it on this one part. This is funny.
Besides, I think he's got a brother who's a plumber.
Oh, really? He's got a brother? He's a plumber?
My brother was a plumber.
I think so.
Do you think I should sleep with him?
Maybe just this one.
Maybe just this once. Sleep with it. Okay, so it goes on. They meet the other contractor brother, I think. And then they're going to start in the house eventually.
In spite of all the problems, in
The house is gonna be great. They always say the house is gonna be great. House looks good after too, after all the shit, but they use this a few times. Now she's gonna play music while shit goes on outside. He's getting attacked by bees in the yard, in the forest area. He tries to carve the tree with the knife and it falls over. That's great. He says we have weak trees.
I guess that's the door.
That's how. I guess that's the door. Funny. Don't let it ring again. And the next contractor guy.
My brother Ron recommended you.
Got it.
Get jobs in this area. Well, I'm glad you can make an exception. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, okay? I'm sorry. Where should we start? You put off my drink.
Cut off me a drink.
My manners are here. It is nearly 11:30. You must be following. Wait a minute. We haven't even talked about the plumbing yet. Well, not going to. Not with your attitude.
Say the.
Well, saving the good stuff for the company. Now, we wonder you could turn down by every plumber in the valley. Well, that's not true. You'll make it worse by lying.
I'm not lying. Gee, the guy's having 2 stiff drinks at 11 in the morning. That's what I'm talking about, right there.
Write me a check quick before I come to my step.
And he and the brother both drive away to. I gotta be me.
I'm not trying to.
Alright, he's good. Man, this house is just jacked. Now they're in the well, they're doing the bathtub bit. They gotta heat the water downstairs to take it to the bathtub. Which wouldn't work, by the way, would it? I mean, it just. By the time you get up there, it's gonna be freezing. Anyways, whatever. So I know the bathroom's jacked. The door's off. The ceiling leaks. Turns on the light in the kitchen. Electrical burns it out. Who's that famous scene where they had the turkey in the oven and it shoots out? And I never got the logistics of that because it shoots out of the window in the. When we see the front of the house, I don't know where the kitchen is. It shoots out the window and goes in another window. Does it like curve around? I don't know. Put a little English on it. It would have to be out in the garage. I don't know. I'm overthinking it. Whatever. He saves the old-fashioned coffee pot looking thing. Julia Child on TV. That's quite funny. And this is where the turkey flies out the. They didn't show the front of the house, but you can't really see where it goes. He's all burnt up. And he's got the nipples cut out of his shirt. And the turkey's dead.
Oh, the turkey's done.
So is the kitchen.
So is the kitchen. Gets pretty good.
Actually, it's a little overdone.
No, this is when he does that laugh. The tub falls through, like porcelain kind of, and just breaks all to hell. And he just does this funniest laugh from looking up the hole. It seems like it would have hurt. He's pushing so hard when he's laughing. It's insane. Got a hernia. There it goes. He's like quivering. He's shaking. Listen to this laugh. Guy's screaming. That's one of those take the joke far. It's funny him laughing, but they just keep going and going. It's the really funny part. I think he says money pit here.
The Surgeon General's warning speech had
Which is always fun.
Walter Fielding is dangerous to your health. Don't touch him. Save yourself.
Can't. I've tried, but I love Walter Fielding. I can't give him up.
No.
Seems better if you don't hear the name of the.
You must think of yourself. I am sinking fast into the money pit. And I don't want to
There it was. Drink. Only get through it once.
Walter, right now.
We're not gonna say it again. And then the builders are coming in, make it look kind of ominous. And they're all like circus freaks and bodybuilders, and like there's some dwarves there. There's a lady with a white, big blonde afro, and sort of like they look like steampunk kind of people. Let's make the best construction workers, really. You gotta be honest.
What's happening?
And you see, is this the one where Franco Columbo is in there? Am I wrong? Am I? That guy looks like Franco. Oh, this guy cracks me up.
The executive we do all the work.
What are the Shirk Brothers? Excuse me, I keep burping. Free to watch us work, but I wouldn't recommend it because it's gonna sketch. Oh, see, that's not Franco. It's just a big guy, big short guy. And that chick's oiling him up in the front yard before they. I don't get it. There's a guy with like a Nazi helmet. And they always say, how long is it going to take? 2 weeks, 2 weeks. And we say, hey, you guys going to be done? And I think it worked months on it. It's going to be done in 2 weeks. Hey, there's a guy from Die Hard then. A silly accent. Where is that from?
Sometimes you can be there.
And he's narcissistic. And this is a pretty good bit. Walter comes home and he sinks into this hole in the floor. This is a great bit. The rug was covering. The way he moves his head around. I mean, come on. I'm sure the direction was just you fall in and just... But he just starts doing all this funny stuff. When he's doing this thing where his hands are stuck in... and he's singing songs because he's bored to death. There he's singing... The name song, what's that called? From the 50s? Anybody? And a banana. Bad banana. Anyways, so he's like he's counting his money, throwing the planes out, paper planes. And he goes, shh, his hands are right there. The way he moves his hands is the funniest thing. Again, that's just Tom Hanks just being funny. I wonder back then how much he was, contributing to how he came across. He's like hysterically laughing. The guy thinks he's laughing at him. I feel like that might be Ron Howard's dad again. Rance Howard? Always shows up everywhere. Actually, it's not. Nope, there he comes. It's not him. It sounded like him. He's got the paper planes now. And all the contractors think that he's dicking them around because all the circumstances cause him not to answer the phone or not to be there. And this guy, listen to this guy. I fast forwarded, but I'm gonna go back. She gets a ride because he doesn't pick up the train station. This guy is in a big rig, and this guy's voice, I'm sure I can confirm, I could find it. I think it is the same guy. It's a guy from Roger Rabbit.
Good Lord!
You touched the missiles here or what?
Right? Not Baby Herman, but the guy at the bar. Dinky Doodle. That guy. Remember that guy? What a great voice. Him and Baby Herman had a similar voice though in Roger Rabbit. Is that right? Let me know. And there's him rubbing it. Oh my god, that's so funny. Yawning, but his hands here, she goes, ah. Too funny. Oh my god, that's hilarious. This whole bit is super funny. She goes upstairs, where are you? I'm right here. And she doesn't see him. I'll let you listen to it. I'm upstairs.
Walter?
I'm upstairs. That's a great shot because his feet hanging down. I'm in here. And she laughs. Her laugh is adorable, by the way. Horrendous part.
I'm in the den, I swear it. Please believe me.
I'm right here.
I'm right here.
He waves at her. That's great. Awesome.
Oh, laughing. You're laughing.
And once again, he falls to the next floor down. Oh, good.
No,
Nope.
not. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to take off work, drive to his office, and kiss his ass.
Guy falls down every other. Now the house is coming along. We're about. This is the end of the second act coming up here. 4 months later. 2 weeks, they said, right? The guy's everywhere. Oh, this one actor, too. I remember this guy. 86, is it right?
You're right.
And the tension is ratcheted now for sure. They're just like at each other's throats.
Tell me.
Excuse me. Jake, Body by Jake is one of these guys. And this other dude, too, this Latin dude. Oh, the stairs. He was about to take like the makeshift way to get down. They have brand new stairs. He's so happy he's crying.
Terrific. Yes. Sweetheart, I could really use some water.
Once you get so put down. Bucket to the head. That's great. Oh, this guy.
Morning, Jay.
There he is. That dude outside the window. I don't know his name. I think he was in Coming to America, and he was also, now he's on Luke Cage. His pops just got killed. If you haven't seen it, I'm sorry.
You know you're almost out of breath control, Bill?
Thank you so much. This just cracks me. I don't like saying I always have to have the guy with
Good
the
on your lawyer, right?
accent, but whatever.
Last year, my father was hit in the head by a
My
car.
father was hit in the head.
Oh, can I unplug it?
Now, it seemed okay. But last week, we were watching TV, and I put
The
on
Bob
a song called
Hope
Desert
Desert
Classic from
Classic.
Palm Springs.
Palm
He
Springs.
goes freaking nuts. My father,
Not Papa, that's funny. You could tell the guy said fucking nuts right there too. I like when they do that. I don't like it, but I can tell, you know. I don't know if they get off on it or anything. It's just like, oh, they filmed it this way, like, let's make it PG or whatever. They can only use 2 fucks, I think. They have to. They can only give 2 fucks. They can't give 3 fucks. Because then it's rated R. Like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, which we'll watch. The whole greatest, funniest thing ever when Steve Martin goes to the rental car and just peppers the fucks all over her. That's an R movie because the rest of it's just a PG, funny, actually a touching little movie because he said that and you had to do it. You had to go for that joke. It was fantastic. And now she's gonna hang out with her ex, Max, right? I think she has dinner with them. And doesn't come home to Walter, to Tom Hanks' guy. I think, right? Is this the part? Yeah, it's gotta be it. And the thing is, she gets so drunk. Oh, she's there the next morning, freaking out. And we don't know what happened. But she's saying she doesn't remember. What? And then he says, yeah, we did it like animals. And then she gets, oh, what was that? Oh, yeah, see, he comes home, but she ain't even there.
What?
Oh, last night.
Oh, 4 Seasons.
Glad it wasn't anything special.
Anywho, he suspects the worst. She's not telling him. But she don't even know. But she thinks that they did it, her and the ex. And he's like, okay, I trust you. And then this is funny, too.
Take anything except lies.
He wakes up in the middle of the night.
People slip up. Christ, I
People
understand
slip
that.
up.
It happens all the time.
It's okay.
I mean, I'm not some meathead chauvinist provincial.
Provincial, excuse me.
No, I'm jealous. I'm very jealous of Max, and I'm not crazy about the idea of you sleeping with him. But if you did,
But if you did,
tell me.
that's
what
great.
bothered you.
Without changing my plea, I would like
You did it. Had you?
I think we're recording. It's alright, stop there for a second.
Did you?
We're back on.
You want me to tell you the truth?
Same
no
scene,
matter how
where he
much
woke up in the middle of the night
You can't be honest
to
with me.
ask for the
That's
truth.
what we got.
Did you sleep with
you
Max?
believe in me, you'll understand.
Of course I will. I love you.
I love you too, but
I did not
I
sleep.
did not sleep with Max last
Hi.
night. Can we knock this off and go to sleep?
Then the light, this is a great shot outside, the light goes off. And the light comes back on. That's great. That's her now.
Walter.
Walter.
Yeah.
I used that in something, and no one knew what the hell it was. Waking up. Walter! I don't, my references suck. I don't
What
know.
is it? What's the matter?
This is funny. The whole thing is just hilarious. She tells him, he freaks, his like eyes get wide. When you see it, again, I'm gonna try to put it here.
Songs
And then he goes back to sleep, and then she kisses him, and then he kisses the air.
I know I
That's
shouldn't be
just the
telling
funniest
you
thing.
this.
No, it's okay.
Yeah. He goes, yeah.
It's only proved to me how much I love you.
Right there he realizes it, then he kind of goes back to sleep.
But it's true. I love you, Walter.
No,
I love you.
It's okay. Everything's okay.
And then he fades back off.
You forgive me?
Sure.
Yeah.
Can we talk about this in the morning? I'm so tired.
Do we have to talk about it? Can't you just put this behind us?
Yeah. I love you.
Again, there's no way like they told him to do that. He had to just come up with all that, which is awesome.
You
You whore!
Every time for 5 minutes you can't wait.
And then they fight. The next morning, fight is hilarious. And then she leaves. Oh, he wakes up. He's got like bottles of champagne around him. That's funny.
Hey, what's that?
I always
What happened? Your lady kicked you out?
I always didn't get that, how she was like mad at him. Come on, you can't be mad at him. You did it.
I figured she'd do it.
She's like, you don't trust me. Something. What? I don't. Of course, you slept with Max. According to you and.
I'm not paying you guys to stand around. Get to work.
I've seen Tom Hanks' feet entirely too much in movies, in my opinion. I don't want to see him anymore.
No. No, we can take off and you can call us when he gets here. You just stay where you are.
The way he walks up just even on the ping pong table. Oh, this is so funny. This is good writing and good execution here by everybody.
Bright and early.
Sleep very well.
You look great. Got a date?
Yes, with the Marine Corps band. I'm starting with the brass, and I'm working my way into the drum section.
Don't you think we should talk?
Another time to talk. I'm mad. It's getting madder.
Like, why is she mad? I
What do
never
you
got
think
that.
I am?
I think you're a jerk.
I know that. I didn't realize how big a jerk I was until last night.
Neither did I.
Good line.
Let's get back to this.
Oh, and they're all watching
This
now.
whole thing right here and now.
Fine.
I'll pack a bag for you so you don't have to come back tonight, and I'll send the rest later.
You expect me to move out?
You shouldn't have any trouble finding a bed. I got a bed, lady.
I got a bed, lady.
I know what makes you think you can just throw me out of my own house.
I love this house.
I had work and sweat, suffered, put myself in trials with my eyes, and you want me to move out because you got no way, you hear me? No way!
I have worked and slaved and
She is committed to this one.
You have actually more. Because I had to put up
with
with
you.
you.
This is ridiculous! You don't even like this house. You live in
Love this house.
Love this house.
You've done nothing but complain about it since we got here.
Did one other thing, Walter. I stunk every nickel I
And
had
you'll
in the
get it
world in
back.
this house.
And you get it all back. I told you that.
Me and everyone you ever met. I'll pay you back will be written on your graves.
Now, I wouldn't give much to some of that you promised us. Your work didn't do too well this last outing.
Yours is fine. It's certainly a lot better than your check.
And they all check the checks. Hey, check the checks.
I'll get you your money back.
I don't want the money. This is my house and I'm not moving.
This is funny.
It's a big house.
We'll split
divide
up.
You stay in your
Like
house.
an episode of I Love Lucy. That's so stupid.
That is such a dumb idea. Sometimes it amazes me you ever pass the bar.
I'm sure it does.
I'm sure it does. You've never passed a bar in your life.
You are so much less attractive when I'm sober.
Thank goodness it's not that often.
How right that's it.
That's a great little bit. How they just threw the 2 weeks at him again. Well, it's gonna be done 2 weeks, and she's upset. He's upset. Well, time goes by again. House still looks like shit, actually. Running gag. Looks like they're testing missiles here. Max shows up. The nerve. And then I was gonna say something stupid. It wasn't funny. And then he tells her, "We didn't do it." And then again, when I was a young guy, I was like, "Yeah, you know." And then he sees Tom Hanks' guy. I would have been like, "Get the fuck out of there!" Beat him up. I don't know. I'm talking about. And he still doesn't say anything about whether or not they did it. Tom Hanks just assumes they did. And hates him, hates her. The house then gets finished. And they have their little touching moment. Oh, the guy with the...
You know, just between us, there were a couple of times when I didn't think we'd ever be able to put this baby back on.
He uses the house as an analogy for the marriage. Oh.
It is really much better than I imagined. Oh.
The foundation is good, he says. Come on. It's nice.
Here's your key. Still want to go to the president wants it.
And they're on either side of that big hall. Okay. Well, I'm leaving right here. Here's the key.
Well, I just put another bank stick. There'll have no trouble selling this place, that's for sure. Sharp Brothers will give you $1 million for it tomorrow. Great. No, this wasn't an easy one. But the foundation was good, I'll say that. And if that's okay, then everything else can be fixed.
See what I'm saying?
Well,
Wink, wink.
Good luck, folks. Good luck.
And then nice music comes in and let us know it's tender time. Oh, no, we get it. We get it. I'm sorry. And this is where they kind of reconcile. This is the same melody from the song, the cheesy song at the beginning. Just slow down. It's a good tool. She's like, I recognize that. But now I feel different.
Well, this is it.
Spend the night here?
No. Getting out of here. You know I'm leaving. Go to the stairs. Stop at this fateful step where it all began.
Crap.
You slept with Max, and I don't care. I don't care. Well, I care. Not enough for us to be apart.
That's always got me too. I didn't really.
I'm glad you slept with him. I'm glad because now I know
I'm glad
how
you
much I
slept
really
with
love
Max.
you. I think you sleeping with Max was the best thing that could have happened.
I didn't sleep.
Thank God. Oh, it's so cute. And they kiss, and let's see. Oh, there's Max leading me in a wedding band chorus. Oh, I didn't see this cheap girls part. That was funny. That was another one of those things where the lips didn't match the audio. They must have. The cheap girls, the guys dressed like women, wanted to call themselves Meryl Streep, it says in the movie, but the guy's mouth says something different. Then they get a close-up on Tom Hanks, which is probably some kind of insert, because they probably had a different name there that wasn't relevant then at the time the movie came out, so they're like Meryl Streep. So that was it. The Money Pit. Really a great movie to watch and laugh and talk over while you're drinking beer. It's a good date movie, probably. I think. I highly recommend it. Like I said, I've seen this movie probably 25 times. I've seen every movie 25 times. And there's the dad, but I mean, this is kind of just incidental. Maureen Stapleton's character comes back. That was it, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know what movies you want to watch together, and we'll get them on. All right? Cheers.